it's Lovely Scrappin' here. Today I want to show you how I made this mini album using one piece of Bristol board, and it is 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and what it gives you is a front and back cover here, and then 9 pockets. So there's a top pocket, side pocket alternating all the way throughout. And this technique is normally used on like a 12 by 12 paper, but I just took it a step further and used Bristol board because it's nice and thick and it gives you a bigger size mini album. So obviously this isn't done, but hang in there, and I'll show you how to get the basic construction, and then in the future I'll show you the completed album. So an average size Bristol board is 28 inches long by 22 inches wide. So for this project you're going to want it to be 27.5 inches long by 22 inches wide. So you're just going to have to take off 1/2 inch off of the end of the length. So you want 27.5 by 22 inches. So what I've done is I've already taken a piece of Bristol board and got it all ready for you. So I'm going to try and explain this. So what you're going to want to do is take your Bristol board, and along the length you're going to want to measure 5.5 inches. At every 5.5 inches you're going to want to score it or fold it over, because you can't exactly score it unless you've got a scoreboard big enough for this, but you just want to fold it over and make a score line. Use your bone folder and do that again at 5.5 inches and fold it over. 5.5 inches again, 5.5 inches again. So essentially you should have 5 columns here of 5.5 inches wide by 22.5 inches long. I hope you're with me here still. And then you're going to take, I hope this is in frame here, the end here, and go 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches, and do a score along there as well. So just fold it over and then use your bone folder to get the crease nice and strong. So then you're going to have 4 5.5 inch columns going this way. So essentially what you're going to have is, so there's going to be 20 5.5 inch squares on here. So what you're going to do is just take the first, so this is going lengthwise, take the first 5.5 inches, and you're going to want to make a cut going all the way down 3 squares and stop here. And then you're going to do on this side the same thing going this way, but don't cut this 5.5 inches. And then this side, cut all the way up till you get to here and then stop. And then here, cut all the way up until you get to there and then stop. So what you're going to have is kind of what looks like a big zigzag, kind of a maze. That looks like that. Okay, I hope you guys are still with me. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the first piece that's closest to you here, you're going to fold it forward and then under. Forward, under. So whenever you've done a fold forward, the next fold is always going to be under. So forward, under, forward, under, forward, under, forward, under, and so forth until you've got it all folded up. Under and forward. So what you have is what looks like this. So you have a front cover, you have 9 pockets, I'll show you how to tape here in a second, okay, and then you have your back cover. So front, back cover, 9 pockets, and what this is going to give you, the first one will be a top pocket, like this, the second one will be a side one, and then a top pocket, side pocket, top, side, and it's going to alternate like that throughout the entire book. So top, side, top, and then the end. So I'm going to show you how to go about gluing this closed, and how to get your little notches in there, and so just hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now let's glue this together. So remember we had the front and back covers, like that, and then your pockets. So the first one here, as you can see, there's a closed end here, open down here, opened up here. So if you're holding your book like this, you obviously want your pocket to be up here and not down here, otherwise your tags are going to fall out. So you're going to want to tape it on the bottom here and here. So you're going to do a tape line here and here, and that's going to give you your pocket right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So one here and one there. And let's just close that. And so here is your first pocket, like that. Okay, so it's closed down here and you got a pocket. Now, to make your little notches, you can take whichever size hole puncher you like. I like doing the 2-inch hole puncher. And I'm just going to eyeball it, put my Bristol board in there, making sure you've only got the 2, which I do. Just going to put it in there and eyeball it to about the halfway mark. Love these punches. And there you've got your tab hole there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this one. So this one is going to be a side pocket. So you're going to want to, if you go like this, so it's going to be a side, so you're going to want to tape here and here, leaving this part open. And I like to try to get as close to the side as possible so you don't have any gaping papers there when you're opening and flipping through your album. Okay, so now hold that one down. That's really good. And you're going to want to make your notch right here. So same thing, just eyeball it. You can measure if you want. About there. So, looking back, there's the cover, there's your first pocket, flip, and your second pocket. So you're going to do the same thing now. We'll do this one. So this is a top pocket, so when you open it up, you want this open, so you're going to put glue here and here. I hope this is making sense, guys. Sometimes I'm not very good at explaining things. It makes sense in my head, but then I go and try to explain it. People are like, what? I'm just going to go a little bit closer to the end there. Okay, so then just close that. Okay, so then you got your top pocket. So now I'm just going to make that notch in there. Just a tip, guys, I've pinched myself many times doing it because I like to look upside down when you're using these flat ones, and I've gone like this and pinched my hand in here. So just be careful, okay, when you're doing that. Obviously when you have it on the table and you're going like that, there's no risks, but like this, I've pinched myself and it hurts, so just be careful. Okay, so now we've got 3 notches here. So there's the first one, first pocket, second pocket, and the third pocket. So just go ahead and do that with the rest. I'll come back and show you what it's going to look like here. Okay guys, so once you've got it all taped or glued, whatever method you wanted to use for adhering it, this is what it's going to look like. So it's all one piece now, not floppy. And you got your front cover, and then you've got your alternating front and side pockets, or top and side pockets. So there it is. And it's nice and sturdy. It's a thick bristle board, so it's once you get all your paper stock glued onto there and your embellishments, they're going to be nice sturdy pockets. So just to give you an idea, and once I'm complete, I'll probably post a video on the completed album, but I'm going to decorate it using Nana's Nursery DCWV collection, and I just love this. Like, this is just some of the papers in it. I've done a few scrapbook layouts for her baby book using this paper, and I just love it. So I'm going to decorate this mini album using that. So stay tuned. I have no idea when that'll be posted, guys, but one day it will be. I hope you like this video. I hope you like the Bristle board mini album. I hope you try it. Take care. Bye now.